What's going on, guys? This is OCD. What's going on, guys? This is OCD Movie Reviews. My name is Older Bricker, and welcome to. What's going on, guys? This is OCD Movie Reviews. My name is Older Bricker, and welcome to another movie review. And today's movie review is going to be Happy Death Day to You. Like that title. It is directed by Christopher Landon, who also directed the first movie, and stars Jessica Ruth as Tree. Basically, she's repeating the exact same thing all over again once again, but this time, the days that she's repeating had completely changed. There's a lot of new events that changed, so she basically has to figure out what is going on, and also what causes her to repeat the same day all over again, and also the slasher is back. But who is it this time? Not going to spoil the first one, and I'm not going to spoil this one either. This is a non-spoiler review. You are safe with me. I really enjoyed the first Happy Death Day movie. I thought it's a really fun and surprisingly entertaining horror slasher slash comedy movie. I think it's a really fun movie. I don't think it was scary, but it kind of knows it. It's trying not to be scary. It's trying to be a fun, entertaining, but also kind of a mystery film. But I'm not that excited for Happy Death Day 2 because at first I thought it's a very unnecessary sequel. The trailers on me, I'm like, it's going to repeat the exact same story all over again. But I gotta say, guys, this movie really surprised me. I actually had more fun with Happy Death Day to You, more better than the first movie. I'm really surprised that I did enjoy this movie a lot freaking more. What I like about this movie is that it's a completely different movie. It's a completely different genre. This movie is not much of a horror film like the first one was. It's more of like a science fiction film. And it does go for a very interesting route, and I really do like that. Jessica Ralph, oh my gosh, she was great in this film. I liked her better in this film than the first one. She was very likable in the first one, but I think she was amazing in this film. She is so funny. She's very crazy in the film. She overacts, and she does a really great job at doing that. She's a really great actress. I want to see her in more films besides this film, because I want to know about her more. Like, what else could she act in? Like, what other films she could act in? Because she was really fantastic in this film. And I gotta say, this movie is more hilarious than the first movie. The first movie was really funny. This movie, I cracked up laughing tons of times. And it's really weird because this is meant to be kind of like a horror movie, so it's really different to any other horror movies, you know what I mean? Like, you just crack up in a horror movie. Like, it feels very weird, right? There's so many funny montage scenes. I was killing myself laughing. But just the storyline in this movie was very freaking interesting. I was rooting for Tree the whole entire film, like going through this mystery of how this universe happened. And I really do like the adventure in this film. But Happy Death Day 2 has a couple of issues, and I could say the first two acts are really freaking great. I was enjoying it, it was fantastic, and I thought it was flawless. Until the third act happened. It's just all full of emotions and scenes happening that I do not want to spoil, and they just did that way too on. Like, they drag it on way too much, and I just think they could have just fixed that a little bit. If the third act was like great, I think this movie is one of the best horror sequels so far, because mostly horror sequels aren't the greatest. If this movie was a trilogy, I would have said this is a pretty good trilogy. Like, I'm guessing they're going to make the third movie because the ending, of course, is setting up for a sequel. So, basically, they're going to make a third movie, and I'm hoping that Christopher Landon comes back to direct it, because so far, the first two movies were really good, and I really enjoyed Happy Death Day 2. A fun horror movie sequel, a fun comedy sequel, and a really good science fiction film. Like, surprisingly, it's a science fiction film. I'm not going to spoil what happens or the reasoning why it's a science fiction film. But overall, guys, go see Happy Death Day 2. It's a really fun movie, has a lot of laughs, good scares, and really great character development. I'm going to give Happy Death Day to You a thumbs up rating. So guys, that is my review for Happy Death Day to You. Just let me know in the comments below if you have seen the film. Do you like the film or hate the film? You think it as good as the first one, or you think it isn't as good as the first one? Just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys follow me on Facebook, Stardust, Instagram. Keep contact with me, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, notify for my latest videos, and have a nice day.